और अब रंगा रंग कार्यक्रम called Anokhe Rang. The genius maestro, who is all-time favorite of millions and who hosts Anokhe Rang, is Dr. Krishan Chhabra. Let's view this maestro's broadcast for this initial Sunday in October, and today he sheds limelight on Mahatma Gandhi.
Hello, I'm Dr. Krishan Chhabra and welcome to Anokhe Rang. Today is the 2nd of October and it's a very special day. As you can guess from the sketch on my side that is drawn by Nina Chhabra, today is Mahatma Gandhi's birthday, also known as Gandhi Jayanti. So, today's topic is Mahatma Gandhi, a mighty power in a thin frame. I have written a short poem to summarize Mahatma Gandhi's life and history, and here it is. Born on 2nd of October in 1869, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was the given name. No one could have ever imagined that he will grow to be a person of matchless fame. He passed his bar exam from London and sailed to South Africa to work on a case. Little did the young Gandhi know what a terrible thing he was going to face. Pushed out of a train's first-class compartment because of his color was too much to take, but he was not a coward and turned around to see how and what a difference he could make. A man of great courage and strong resolve, he rallied Indians in throngs in order to protest against the discriminatory laws of that nation one by one, and there was no time to rest. Back in India, he was a champion of the cause of the poor and the illiterate. Adored by the masses, he was a staunch believer of non-violence from which he would never deviate. He organized protests against the British Raj, telling them to quit and make India free. He was imprisoned time and time again, but he stood firm like a giant tree. Clad in a lion cloth and a stick in his hand, he led the Dandi march. To seashore it would take. Amazingly, he walked more than 240 miles to pick up the salt, and yes, the salt law he did break. Arrested and back to the prison again, but that only served as a fuel, with more and more people joining the protests and making it a bitter and long-fought duel. In 1931, the Round Table Conference held in London did not succeed. He, a man of thin frame but a will of steel, never accepted a defeat. If people wavered in following non-violence, it was one thing that Gandhiji could never stand. He would go on a fast for days and days. It was his way to make them understand. On the 15th of August in 1947, India did become free, and finally Mahatma Gandhi was able to bring the British Raj on its knee. But the freedom came at a price. India got divided into two, India and Pakistan, and there was not much that Gandhiji could do. The 30th of January in 1948 turned out to be a very fateful day when Mahatma Gandhi was headed to the Birla Temple in order to pray. Nathuram Godse, a fanatic, fired bullets, and Gandhiji breathed his last, saying, "Hey Ram, hey Ram." The Mahatma became a part of the past. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi became a revered leader of the masses India could ever have, affectionately called Father of the Nation, Bapu and Mahatma, the esteemed titles no one could ever have. And now, as we know, Mahatma Gandhi is famous for many profound and thoughtful quotes. So, I would like to share some of them. On truth, there is no God higher than the truth. On service, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. On love, hate the sin, love the sinner. And another one, love always asks, it never gives. On mind, you can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. And another one, I will not let anyone walk through my mind with dirty feet. On honesty, it's difficult but not impossible to conduct strictly honest business. On children, if we want to reach real peace in this world, we should start educating children. On parents, there's no school equal to a decent home and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. On determination, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. On freedom, freedom is not worth having it if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. On nonviolence, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. On thoughts, a man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. On strength, strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. On forgiveness, the weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. On belief, if I have belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. On culture, I do not want my house to be walled in all sides and my windows to be stuffed. I want the culture of all lands to be blown about my house as freely as possible, but I refuse to be blown off my feet by any. On life and learning, live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. On change, be the change you want to see in the world. And finally, this is what Albert Einstein had said about Mahatma Gandhi. Generations to come, it may well be, will scarcely believe that such a man as this one ever in flesh and blood walked upon this earth. What an amazing statement. I would like to wish you all a very, very happy Gandhi Jayanti. Please join me again on the first Sunday of next month for another segment of Anokhe Rang. Namaskar.